Hello everyone, congratulations, you made it throughout the entire CSS section. Now it's time for us to take our skills and apply it by making our own website. Now this is going to be a business website that I made for myself, and it's going to be nice and modern, it's going to be very responsive, and it's going to have nice colors and text, and overall it's going to be a really good looking website. So let's go and take a look at what this website's going to look like. So I'm going to go over here and open up Chrome. And this is the website that we're going to be designing. Now, as you can see, this website was based off my course, the Ultimate Web Developer course. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to make this website. As you can see, it has a lot of things incorporated into it, such as images, nice text, a lot of nice, good-looking flat colors. And this is going to be what we're working on for the next couple of lessons. I'm going to show you exactly how to make this nice-looking website. And the great thing about this website is that it's responsive. So if you have different size devices, it's going to accommodate for that, and it's going to narrow it down and fit everything and still look nice and clean looking. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started into this project. Now this project is going to be a little bit difficult and a little bit challenging. So if at any point you don't understand something, go back, pause it, and make sure you fully understand. I'm going to try my best to make it as easy to understand as possible. So the first thing we're going to do is we want to access that folder that we made in the beginning of the course that has all of our files in it. Remember that web developer course we made and that we save all our files in? Let's go ahead and open up that folder. So I'm just going to go and access it since it's stored on my desktop, and I'm going to open the web developer course file. Now inside this folder, I want to make a separate folder for this project. Now I want to keep this project's files organized and not have it scrambled around this entire folder. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new folder. I'm going to call this the CSS project. So I made that folder. Now inside here, you want to take that resources file that you found in the previous lecture and put them all into here, and as well as create the HTML and the CSS files. So all I'm going to do is going to take that resources zip that I had you guys download, and I'm going to paste it over here. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to unzip this folder. And now looking inside the folder, we have all the pictures that we're going to be using throughout this entire project. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. So let's go ahead and copy. And I'm going to paste this into the main folder right here, the CSS project folder. And I'm going to paste all the items here. Now we want to put our HTML and our CSS files in here as well so that they can communicate with these pictures. So I'm going to open up Komodo. So now that we have Komodo edit opened, we're going to go ahead and create a new file from template. So let's click on that, and I want to call this file project. So I'm going to call this project.html. So we have HTML5 selected. Now let's go ahead and open that up. Let's go and add the extension HTML. And yes. Now we have this HTML file opened up. Now I want to save this particularly in that folder that we created. So let's go to File and click Save As. So project.html. Now I want to go inside that web developer course folder that we have. Now inside we're going to go to that CSS project that we created. And then now let's save that inside of here. So let's go ahead and click Save. And now we have saved it. So let's go ahead and check that we have everything in there. So let's go to Desktop, Web Developer Course, the CSS project, and now we have that HTML file in there. Now let's go ahead and make that CSS file as well. So let's go to New Document. Let's go ahead and save this. So Save As. We want to put it in that same place that the HTML file is in. So Web Developer Course, the CSS project, and let's call this one project.css. Now let's go ahead and save that over here. And now we are saved. So let's do a double check just to make sure everything is saved. And as you can see, we have all the HTML, we have the CSS, and we have all the pictures that we're going to be using for this project all in one folder. So now we are able to begin coding. So in this lesson, all we're going to do is set up the project, getting us ready to start this project. So let's go over to the HTML folder. Let's change around the title. Let's call this Ultimate Web Developer course. Alright, now let's add the meta tags. So meta charset equals quotation mark UTF-8. Let's close that up. And lastly, we're going to link our CSS file, which we have over here, and we're going to link it so that it talks to the HTML file. the way we do this is through the link tag. So we're going to use bracket link relationship. So rel equals, in quotation marks, style sheet. Next, we're going to establish the type. So we're going to use the type attribute. So type equals, and we're going to call this text/CSS. And then lastly, we're going to give it an href, and we're going to put the file name in there, which is project.css. So we'll write project.css, exit out of the quotation marks, and now we can close the link tag, and now we are set up and ready to go and ready to start coding this entire website. So I'll see you guys in the next lesson.